Alright, so, gentlemen, welcome to the stream. It's been a few days since I've streamed or uploaded last. I'm sure a few of you have noticed. The latest video, Drip or Drown 2, has been getting a very large number of views, and a very large number of view time, and a very large number of dollars. So, thank you guys for watching that video. That's great. Yeah, basically, I just wanted to spend a video just talking about the channel. This is going to be a channel update video. Of course, I'm going to be playing TF2 in the background, which is what this loadout's for, but, like, I'm just going to talk about the channel. I have a little checklist of crap I want to talk about today. Let me bring that over. So, things to talk about. The state of the channel, and under that are how daily uploads went, views on videos, subscriptions per video, variety content and how that's doing, and Twitch streaming. Then second category is college, and I just want to give a brief update on the schedule of my college, and just in case anyone's interested, just the culture of the college as well. Could be interesting story time there. And then a few other things at the bottom. Just want to talk about Minecraft just a little bit, then income and expenses, because if I'm talking about the channel, it feels appropriate. And then just, I wrote the word feature at the bottom, and, well, I'll get to that later. So yeah, that is the itinerary for today. And then aside from that, we have this loadout. So I'm just going to be probably running around 2 fort servers, just WM1ing. The whole point of this loadout is I don't want to think, right? So I just need to have background gameplay footage, but I don't want to actually have to think about any of it. So that's where WM1 Pyro comes in, because of all the classes where you don't have to think, this loadout right here is the single most brainless loadout you could possibly have. Except for maybe the melee. Yeah, if I probably swapped that out for the back scratcher, that's probably even more brainless. So, state of the channel. Let's start there. It's going pretty well. So, just as a quick update for anyone who's unaware, I started doing videos on the channel just as daily uploads and daily streams during June, I think it was June. Here, let me actually check my phone. I don't want to get this wrong. 57 days ago, Flying Pastime is a video that I uploaded that was just a normal recording session, and it did absolutely terrible. Like, genuinely awful. It was dog crap. That video was just bottom of the bucket. 57 days ago, I uploaded a video out of a recording session. It was, well, pretty terrible, to be honest. And then the day after that, I started streaming again, and I just did a casual stream, and for that was Stealthy Sticky Bombs. That was just what that stream was. And the same day, I decided, hey, I'm feeling it. Let's immediately turn around and turn this into a video. So I did. And then I decided the next day, hey, I'm on a roll. Let's do it again. And then again. And then again. And then I just kept doing that for 2 months of just daily uploads every single day. Except for Sundays, because, like, obviously, I need one day off. Cut me some slack. But, like, so yeah, that went pretty well. Out of all the videos that I uploaded on a daily basis, I averaged probably about 25k views, I want to say. Though now that I'm scrolling through this, I might be able to round that up to 30k views. Yeah, daily uploads went great. Daily uploads, they went well. They got a lot of views, and they got me a fair amount of money. Now, as far as money goes, I'll get more into that later. So, let's see. Oh, wait, did they actually crash the server that time? Oh, that's worrying. Uh-oh, that's bad. All the DDoSing I've been hit with in the past, they haven't actually been able to crash the servers. Uh-oh. Well, TF2's dead. All right, dead game. Let's move on. So let's see. Next one is views on videos. I kind of addressed that in the previous one. Averaged about 30k views per video. Yeah, server's actually just dead. Dang. Views went well. I can't really say much more about that because, like, you can just go on my channel. You can see for yourself how views in the last 2 months went. They've been going well. All my TF2 videos, I'd say averaged about 30k views. All of my variety content videos, I'd say averaged about 15k views. If you remove Bad Piggies from that, which I cannot believe I got away with making 3 freaking videos on Bad Piggies. I freaking love that game. Now, again, I'm not going to be doing any more of that just because, you know, I like the concept of having it just be a trilogy, so I'm going to leave it at that, but that was fun. I liked that series. Aside from that, most of the other variety content I've been doing has just been, did a few Among Us videos, did a few Goose Goose Duck videos. I've been playing a fair amount of Hearts of Iron 4, but I haven't made any videos on that because it just doesn't make for good video content. I made one Minecraft video somewhere in there, but pretty much nobody watched that one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I also made an Uno video. That one did pretty well. It was fun. That's pretty much it for views. Everything there is just going fine, or it went fine for daily uploads. Now, it should be worth mentioning, daily uploads, they took a lot of time to do. Oh, frick. Holy crap. Nice shot by that guy. Basically, every day for daily uploads, I'd spend about 6 hours doing crap for the channel, because streams are an hour and a half, editing process is about 4.5 hours. No, not 4.5, 3.5 hours, and then thumbnails are about an hour each, assuming I, you know, do a decent one. All right, I'm just gonna... What? What was that? Gosh. Guten Tag, I have considered making them bootleg Bokoen videos, but, like, I don't know. It's just, it'd be such a difference from the normal stuff I do for my channel. I just feel like it wouldn't get that many views. So, every day, 6 hours on the channel. hour and a half streaming, 4.5 hours editing, 1 hour making a thumbnail, because everybody knows marketing is the most important part of anything. Screw it, I'm gonna requeue. And if you have a good thumbnail, even if the rest of the video is dog crap, people will click on it, and sometimes that's good enough. So, yeah, that's kind of why that's one of the reasons I've been taking a few days off over the last few days, just because 2 months of non-stop 6 hours a day work. It's not as intensive as, like, a normal 9-to-5 job, and it's definitely more fun, but it's still 6 days a week, so... come on. What? Wait, the sentries keep shooting during the cutscene there? Huh, didn't know that. You should set your profile private. I don't know. I like keeping my profile public, if only just to have, like, the illusion that everything's fine, even if it is very clearly, very much so not fine. Screw you, get out of my way. I need to kill the NG. Frick, he survived. Table, frickin', this is my work. YouTube is my job, and I will explain why once I get to the money part. But not yet. We're saving that for a little bit later. Next up, subscriptions per video. That's just something I wanted to briefly touch on, because it's just something notable. I've been getting a lot of views. I've been getting a ton of views. Like in the last month, I've got over 1 million views on my various videos. But for all the views I've been getting, not many subscriptions, which is interesting, because... all right, here, let me actually find the graph. Like, it's a meme at this point. I gotta get the graph. Audience... Where is it? All right, let me bring up snipping tool. All right, here we go. Freaking, I know you can barely see it because it's so zoomed out, but 58.5% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. There we go, I said it. It's still interesting to me that for all the views I've been getting, which are a ton, I haven't been getting that many subscriptions. Now, over the last week or so, the subscriptions have been skyrocketing just as a result of the Dripper Drown 2 video or the NG Becomes Sentry video, because for some reason, those two have been incredibly successful. But yeah, I just figured that was worth noting. I'm not really like asking you to subscribe. I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about if you're interested. Dumber the content, the more views I get. That is how it works. Like, not even a joke. That is how it works. If you're dumb and in front of a mic, people will watch it. Straight up, not a joke. That's how it works. I played Minecraft once and now I'm mentioning graphs. Okay, look here. I barely even clipped that spy and it got him. Variety content. I've kind of already touched on that. No, I've definitely already touched on that. That was the, did 3 Bad Piggies videos, did one Uno video, a few Among Us videos, a few Goose Goose Duck videos, and 1 Minecraft video over the last 2 months. And those have been my variety videos, just to remind people. I do not plan to stick with TF2 forever. Assuming they continue to not update it, there will come a point when I simply walk away and start doing other crap, but, you know, I'm gonna be playing it for as long as I still find it fun. That's pretty much all I have to say for variety content. Let's see, last one on the state of the channel bulletin point is Twitch streaming. Might as well mention that. For all of you people who are in chat, who have been, you know, in chat for other streams and videos in the past as well, thank you for being here. Like, it's been a mess. You guys are despicable. My community is trash. There's not really getting around that. It's just, my community is kind of awful. Yeah, that's all I have to say. But because my awful community has been here in this awful stream, it has been going successfully and been making a moderate amount of money from it. Definitely doesn't even compare to my YouTube profits, but it's still notable. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that front. And I'll get to the money part of that later when I get to the general income section that I've already mentioned I'm gonna have. Let's see, what's next? That's right, next bulletin point category is college. So just 2 things here that I want to briefly touch on. It won't take too long. Schedule. I got freaking morning classes. It sucks. Yeah, so even if that does kind of suck, that does mean my streams are going to be earlier in the day now. Like, I know I was doing them mostly in the evenings and sometimes even just like in the middle of the night over the last 2 months. That was mainly just because my sleep schedule directly encouraged me to do that. I would stream right before I went to bed, so then I would wake up in the morning and immediately go to edit a video. It was kind of a mess. And I suspect the following few months are also going to be a bit of a mess, but maybe more of an early mess, you know? So, yeah, that's that. Streams are going to be earlier just because of college, and yeah, that's all I got. 3, 2, 1. Ah, frick, you got the force of nature. 3, 2, 1, try again. Does he die from it, though? No, he taunts. Okay. Alright, so that's my schedule. Culture. That's right, I put that bulletin point there. I just want to take a moment to vent. Okay, so like, y'all know I live in Seattle, right? Like, that's pretty much public knowledge by this point. Washington is where I am. I am going to a college that is in a similar area. I just want to take a moment to vent about one simple fact. I cannot walk anywhere on campus without seeing 50 bajillion pride flags about literally everything everywhere. Like, there is not a single square centimeter of land I can look on and not see one of those dumb flags. Yeah, I'm not gonna like properly get into politics right now. I just want to vent about the flags because that by this point is pissing me off. Just how excessive it is. Just go to college in Texas. Nah. The one thing I love about Washington State is the climate. The climate here is moderate and it is perfect, and I love that. Washington, you can walk to Valve headquarters and steal the heavy. Okay, I have to talk about that. I don't actually know if I've talked about this in a video before. I might have. Now that I think about it, I might have actually mentioned this in a video once. But where is Valve headquarters? I do not know where Valve headquarters is. Okay, so let me just take a moment to explain. I went into Bellevue, like right before I started doing daily uploads, and I wanted to go to Valve headquarters and just like have a chat with whoever the front desk person is there. I went into Bellevue, which is the city that they claim they're in. I went to the mailing address that they had. I looked in that tower building's like directory. I was there myself. I went there in person. Valve Incorporated is not there. I think it's actually Valve LLC, but Valve is not in the building where their mailing address is. They are not there. So after that, I got confused. So I looked up a few things, and lo and behold, there was an article dating from 2016, I think, that claimed that they were moving elsewhere in town to another tower building. And I said, okay, all right. So they moved and didn't tell anybody. All right, fair enough. So I walked, it was like a 15-minute walk from one tower building to the other. One of them is by the freeway. The newer one that they claimed we're in is by the freeway. The other one is more in downtown Bellevue, closer to Bellevue Mall. So I went to the other one. I looked in that building's directory. They're not there either. Where the frick is Valve headquarters? Because the two main buildings that they claimed they were in on both their website and just on each of the buildings' websites, like both of the buildings that they were in at some point bragged about having Valve in their buildings. So where on earth is Valve? I do not know where they are. I searched for them and I could not find them. What the frick? Yes, Valve is a shell corporation and an SCP. Let's just go with one of those. It's probably one of those, to be honest. Probably, at this point, my only explanation is since COVID, they just moved out of their office buildings entirely and are doing either everything from home or they've transferred a significant amount of their workforce to New Zealand, where Gaben is. But I haven't really seen anything about Valve itself moving to New Zealand aside from Gabe himself. I don't freaking know at this point. Like, I don't know where Valve is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get back here, you stupid Demonite. I'm gonna kill you. Alright, I'm almost top scorer. If all else fails, go to New Zealand and steal the Valve from the man himself. Okay, real talk. I'm not going to New Zealand for the reason that New Zealand is on ultra lockdown. They're not letting anybody in. Completely understandable. New Zealand is a fortress of just not COVID by this point. Okay, yeah. Valve is gone. They're not in either of the main locations in Bellevue where they claim to be. That's pretty much all I have to vent on that topic. I searched for them. I couldn't find them. I am near enough to Bellevue that I can just go in. I can search again if anybody has any updated information, but I doubt they'll find any. Okay, frickin', I've got to stay on topic. Let's see, next up on the document, what do we got? It's just the other section at this point. So, Minecraft crap, income, expenses, and future. Let's start with the Minecraft crap. First of all, I'd like to offer an apology to my patrons, because, like, the main incentive for the Patreon lately has been you get access to this Minecraft server that I've been building, and I have not been building on that for the last 2 months, just because daily uploads have consumed pretty much every second of my time. So yeah, just want to say sorry for that. I'm gonna get to building on it again soon at some point, but like I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see. So that's that. Income. Here is the interesting one. So if any of you guys are wondering just like how much money I've been making off of all this from daily uploads every single day, uploads, streams, you name it. Oh, you stupid Sentry. Oh, there's a second one. I've been making a fair amount of money. Like, okay, a lot of YouTubers all the time, I hear a lot of YouTubers talking about how they get no money from YouTube and how, like, it's all based on just Patreon and merch and donations and crap. That's bull crap. That's a lie. That's cap. Like, okay, I got a graph to show you, right? So this is just a graph that appears on the front page of the analytics thing on YouTube when you go there. Look at this. When you go to the analytics page, this is what comes up. And this is what I'm seeing. Your hard work paid off. Publishing more videos helps your channel get 129% more views than usual. 1.4 million views in a month. $2,600 off of ad revenue. Yes, whale lover. This is why I call you stupid for donating. Like, this amount of money, this is the equivalent of if I were to just work a full-time job at minimum wage. That's it. So for every YouTuber out there that claims they're getting nothing from videos, unless they're uploading like once a month and put an insane amount of effort into those videos, unless they're one of those types of YouTubers, bull crap, you can make money off of ad revenue. I don't want to hear that. Wait, where are the 1.4 million views? Okay, to be honest, a lot of those views are probably just the World War II turbulence video that I made. Because, like, that one still gets views to this day. But, yeah. Okay, it should be worth noting, the World War II turbulence video, that meme video that I made, like, almost 2 years ago now, I don't get a cent of ad revenue on that. Every cent of ad revenue on that video goes to the creator of Turbulence. As it darn straight should, because Turbulence is a fantastic video. He made his own custom music for that video. I do not deserve a single cent of money coming from that video. I just think it's worth noting that I still get a fair amount of views from it. Has Winglet ever finished it? Winglet didn't make it. My guy, Winglet did not do Turbulence. That was someone else. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This graph is interesting. I figure, hey, I can probably show you guys this graph without, you know, getting doxed in any significant way. So, yeah, that's that. And that's pretty much all the use I had for that Word document, so I'll just bring that over there. Okay, why are they all hitting me? Bro, I can't even play on a pub without this happening. Come on. All right, and he moved the sentry up. He got wise. Look at this guy. He's learning. All you have to do is put a sentry there, and it absolutely counters my only strat because, like, Pyro can't do scat to kill sentries. If you look up TF2 Turbulence, the second thing that pops up after actual turbulence is your meme. That's so stupid. Like, okay, I made that meme as I made that video as a meme before I even really started putting effort into YouTube. Here, let me just, okay, I'm gonna minimize TF2 for another moment. YouTube.com, I'm gonna bring this over here. Videos, let's just take a look back through some of the videos that I've uploaded, all right? So let's zoom in, gonna scroll down a bit and a bit. So at this point, you can see this right here, in between TF2 with drivable tanks and battleships and flying pastime, in between TF2 ballin' at 4 a.m. and flying pastime, I took basically just a month off with only one video in between. And that was because there was a family vacation that I went on for that, and I couldn't really bring my desktop with me for that, so that's my excuse for that. But after that, then I started daily uploads, daily streams, and views and everything just started popping off. Holy crap, Pacifist Spy Does Some Trolling is at 102,000 views. Alright, so back here, there's the Honor Bound Tourney. If you haven't watched this video, go watch that video. That's a fabulous freaking video. There's the Hitman 3 miniseries. If you haven't watched that, I can highly recommend that as well. Florida Man is at 100k views. There's the time I talked politics. That was interesting. There's the Gorilla Lamp any percent speedrun. There's a couple Among Us videos. That's when TF2 Classic was released. Dang, that was a long time ago. And then this is the growth spurt of my channel right here. Like, in between Casual Jaws and where would the end be? Probably the end of the growth spurt would be the Soviet heavies. So this little section right here was the mega growth spurt that rocketed me from like 20k subscribers to 50k, and that was good. That was summer of a year ago. Keep scrolling all the way down. A Hyrulean Misadventure, that was my 1,000 subscriber special right there. So that was a long time ago. And all the way down, Empire Strikes Back is the first real TF2 video that I made that actually got insane views. That's at 300,000 now. I think it's my best TF2 video, despite the fact that it's one of my oldest ones as well. All the way back, The Victim, probably the first video of this era of my channel. And then right before that, right sandwiched in between the start of this era of my channel and the old era of my channel of all the forgotten videos that I really prefer to not bring up. Sandwiched in between that, Turbulence, but it's a military history of World War II, sitting pretty at 5.7 million views. Yep, gosh, that was a long time ago. Then while we're here, just scroll down to the very bottom. Earliest video I have that I'm keeping published is the one Arma 3 video that I made, because that was actually kind of fun. And then the Secret Neighbor series that I made after that 2 years ago was, has it only been 2 years? Dang, could have sworn it was longer. These are all just mediocre, but I feel like they're the start of the channel, and I don't know. They're not terrible, which is why I'm keeping them. And then there's the time I beat SCP Containment Breach. That was a mess. 7-hour, 40-minute stream on Civilization 6. 10-hour video. Well, that's a brief look at the history of the channel, if anyone is, you know, unaware. Table, it is a good thing you did not watch the Cuphead series. The first video I ever uploaded on this channel, for the record, was a Cuphead video. You know what? I'll say this. 1 million subscribers, along with, you know, revealing the origin of my name, I will republish the Cuphead video. I hate that video so much. It is disgusting. terrible editing. I used my face cam in and everything. It was just terrible. But I'm gonna put that up there. That could eventually be a thing. Eventually, someday. And again, I'm gonna start using my own face cam at 100K subscribers, and I'll probably start using that for my videos and streams as well, if you're interested. Okay, what's next on the bulletin point? Because I keep forgetting. Expenses, that's right. So now that I've showed just like how much I make. Oh, shoot, I should also probably say, Patreon, I get anywhere in between $50 to $100 a month, and Twitch usually comes out at about $300 a month, just because you guys are stupid and pay me money for some reason. So all in all, for the 2 months that I did daily uploads, it came out at about $3,000 a month, which could be better, but also definitely nothing to, you know, laugh at. Ah, freak. I was trying to get that guy, but I just couldn't get around the corner. That's how much I'm making. Expenses. If anyone's interested in that, my expenses come out at $30 a month, sometimes $20. It kind of fluctuates because I'm a student, so I can get student prices on Adobe Premiere. That's what I use for that. So that's $30 a month for that. I think it's about $50 a month to maintain the TF2 server. It's about $30 a month for the Minecraft server that I haven't been using. Yeah, so all in all, I'm only paying like $100 to $150 a month for just channel-related stuff. Sometimes I also buy keys, so I'm factoring that in as like channel stuff. As far as expenses go, for channel stuff, I'm making far more than I put in. For IRL stuff, well, I'm just kind of stalling at the moment. Final bulletin point is future. Not really sure why I wrote that down. How should I address that? What angle should I come at future from? The rat grabber? Why would you give me $1? You're frickin' stupid. Don't do that. Future. Okay, just gonna reiterate this. I'm probably not gonna stay with TF2 forever, right? The original person who most inspired me to really go all in on TF2 YouTuber-ism is just, I watched RT Game. I still watch RT Game. Basically what he did is he spent a few years making TF2 videos, and he got to 100K subscribers off of that, and then eventually he got tired of it, and then he quit TF2 and started making variety content, just whatever he felt like, and that worked for him. And he went from about 100K subscribers to 1 million subscribers in about 6 months, and that was insane. And just watching that from the side Yo, I just got shredded. Just watching that from the sidelines, that's what inspired me to begin with. That's my game plan. I'm gonna play TF2 for as long as I find it fun, and then eventually, assuming TF2 continues to not get updates, I will switch off and I will just play other games as the main topic of the channel. That's the future. I'm not really sure when I'll make that switch, or specifically if I'll make that switch yet. Like, it's not really on my mental radar yet that I'm planning for that. Like, I have a certain number of videos that I want to hit before I do the switch. So I'm gonna keep doing TF2 for the foreseeable future. Just want to reiterate, I do variety content every now and then just because it's fun, and then someday I'll probably just entirely switch off of TF2, assuming it doesn't get updates. Though there have been rumors lately, rumors with actual plausibility that TF2 might have something coming in the future, for the reason that TF2 Classic, Open Fortress, and I think one other major TF2-ish mod, they got taken down recently, and all three of those mods reported that they had taken down their downloads for the reason that they were doing something with Valve, and it is not something to be afraid of, and the downage is temporary, which means probably one of three things. Either A, those mods are going to be put on Steam and, you know, made their own things on Steam, which is going to be pretty freaking cool. Number two, they're going to be pretty much taken down, but then the mod developers are going to, you know, probably have some influence in future TF2 development. Or number three, which is what I'm hoping for, which I think is not really that likely, but which I think would be incredibly interesting. What if they're taking them down so that they can integrate some of the stuff from those mods into TF2 proper? Like, that'd just be so cool. Frickin' imagine the hunting rifle from frickin' Team Fortress 2 Classic, but in TF2 proper. That'd be so fun. Joey did say they had a community update in the work. Oh, well, that could be it then, because I've been paying attention to those announcements. I was not aware that, like, there's official language on a community update, but if Open Fortress and TF2 Classic have been taken down and they're doing something with Valve, you can bet your butt that's probably gonna be something about what it is. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that topic. I'm gonna be playing TF2 until it either gets updated, in which case I'll stay with TF2 for a bit longer. If it keeps getting updated, then I might be able to, like, sustain a career out of it. If it continues to not get updated, then I'm gonna have it on my mental radar that eventually I'm gonna quit. Just one of those two things, you know? So, that is future taken care of, and I think that's it. That's the itinerary done. This was nice listening to the Sam Wiz State of the Union. If you've been watching the YouTube video on this, thank you very much for watching. Normal video is going to be coming next at some point in the next few days. I'm probably just going to be going back to my normal college schedule of just 3 videos, 4 streams a week. That seems to work. That's what worked last year, and I have a feeling it'll work this year as well. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.